saying when it's time to celebrate. Meet me at the table just inside the gate. Meet me at the table at the breaking of the bread. Meet me over yonder where the beads will be played. Come and join the celebration, heaven's wedding bells will ring. Meet me at the table of the King. There's a way that you can make it. The old Satan says don't cry. Make that promise and don't break it. Then you'll meet me by and by. Keep your lamps all trimmed and burning with no shadow of a doubt. For the bridegroom is returning. Don't let your lamp go out. Meet me at the table at the breaking of the bread. Meet me over yonder where the meals will be fed. Come and join the celebration, and wedding bells will ring. Meet me at the table of the King. Meet me at the table at the breaking of the bread. Meet me over yonder where the bells will be fed. Come on, join the celebration, heaven's wedding bells will ring. Meet me at the table of the King. Meet me at the table of the King. Move up to heaven, move up to heaven, move up to heaven after a while. Lordy, 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 move up to heaven, move up to heaven, move in after a while. I had a dream the other night, the sweetest dream of all. I dreamed I saw my Savior's hand, a writing on the wall, wrote my name in glory. Move up to heaven, move up to heaven, move up to heaven after a while. Lordy, 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 move it up to heaven, move it up to heaven, move in after a while. You may not dream in dreams at all. You may not think they're true, but God has learned a different way of talking straight to you. Glory, hallelujah. Move it up to heaven, move it up to heaven, move it up to heaven after a while. Lordy, 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 move it up to heaven, move it up to heaven, move in after a while. The Spirit strives with those in sin. He knocks at your heart's door. But if you fail to let him in, he might not knock no more. Move it up to heaven, move it up to heaven, move it up to heaven after a while. Lordy, 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 move it up to heaven, move it up to heaven, move in after a while. If you believe that God can save your soul from sin and shame, then fall on down on bended knee and call upon his name. And when that prayer goes through, my brother, you'll not be the same. You rise right up and sing and shout a glory to his name. Oh, move up to heaven, move up to heaven, way up in the sky. I have traveled oh so long with no place to call my home, and I wonder if I'd ever find the way. But I'm longing for the day when I'll hear my Father say, welcome home, my child, from all your toil and care. Welcome home, my child, he will say, welcome home, my child, one bright eternal day. I'll praise his name throughout eternity. When he says to me, you are welcome home, my child. Soon my Jesus I will see, and I'll hear him say, my child, you're welcome home. Welcome home, my child. My child. Yes, my Lord will say, welcome home, my child. One eternal day I'll praise his name throughout eternity. When he says to me, when my Lord will say to me, my child, my child, my child, my child, yes, my Lord will say, welcome home, my child. One eternal day I'll praise his name throughout eternity. When he says to me, when my Lord will say, welcome home, my child.
I'm thinking any day now, I know it won't be long when Jesus steps out on the clouds and calls his children home. Now that he will let me go, it will be my troubling day. I'll be shouting hallelujah, I'm gonna fly away. Fly away, fly away, fly away. All night in the morning, I'm gonna fly away. Thank God it won't be very long. I'm gonna make my way back home. One of these days I'm gonna fly away. Now if the Lord should call me home before the trumpet sounds, they carry away this house of clay and lay me in the ground. There'll be no need to cry for me, 'cause I don't plan to stay. No, the grave will never hold me here. I'm gonna fly away. Fly away, fly away, fly away. All night in the morning, I'm gonna fly away. Thank God it won't be very long. I'm gonna wing my way back home. One of these days I'm gonna fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I fly, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Gonna fly away, fly away, away. All night in the morning, I'm gonna fly away. Thank God it won't be very long. I'm gonna wing my way back home. All I got soon is gonna go on home. One of these days I'm gonna fly away, fly away, fly away.
And you're listening to Alan Presley Promotions right here on the WOTG Radio Network. And we are right here 2/10 of a mile from downtown Sweetwater, Tennessee. Folks, we're glad to be here on this Thursday night. And we're going to have a good time, and we're going to play some great Southern gospel music. And we expecting to hear from Lizzy G out of Chicago, Illinois. She'll be our guest tonight on the program, and she'll be sharing some great news to us. And we asked you to stay tuned and invite just as many people as you can to get on board. Boy, we had a good crowd last night and a good turnout for Brenda Dittney, formerly of Second Generation, and now she is a singing soloist. And man, it is great always to have Brenda. And we are looking forward to having a good time tonight. And all you people out there on Facebook that may be listening, please hit the share button and share it just as many people as you can. And let's see if we can get a good bunch of people in here tonight to hear Lizzy G. She's our guest tonight. This is a faith broadcast sponsored by you, the listener. Folks, we appreciate everything that you do for Alan Presley Promotions. We appreciate you to give from time to time to help our program to keep going forward. It does cost us a little money, well, quite a bit of money really, when all the equipment that we got in here. We got lots of equipment, and we'd be glad to show you the equipment if you're coming in the area. stop by and we'll show you how you can have a radio station right here in your own house. And that's what we're doing. This, and like I said, we depend on you to help us to carry this program out. So if you like to make a donation to us, we appreciate that. Some of you have. And it don't make no difference what it is. It could be $1 or $2 or whatever. We can use it to keep our stuff going and to keep the program going and keeping our ministry going with the children and things like that. So if you like being a part of a program that believes in an outreach and reaching around the world, sharing the story of Jesus, then you can make your donations to Alan Presley, 611 Highway 68, Sweetwater, Tennessee, 37874. Lady Presley, I see you looking at me. You got something you want to say?
I'm not looking at you.
Okay. Here's our address again. Alan Presley, 611 Highway 68, Sweetwater, Tennessee, 37874. Let's get on with the program tonight. And we got the Pains coming up. And let's take a listen to the Pains right now.
John saw a celebration around the throne of the great I am. He saw it in a vision, angels by the millions crying, holy, holy to the Lamb. Angels are created beings, they don't understand the meaning of God's mercy. They never know His grace. They don't know the word forgiven. My sins and nails were driven through those hands on Calvary that day. When I finally reach that city and I hear the Master bid me enter in, He'll wipe my tears away. With all respect intended, I hope no one's offended when I say Jesus. I believe I'll have to say. Angels stand back, here I come.
Coming up, folks, hit that share button down on Facebook.
birds to sing or make flowers bloom when it comes spring, or mend the sparrow's broken wing, but God can. It's good to know the one who hung the stars in bright array, and good to know he sees the hurt I feel from day to day. No, I can't part a mighty sea, and I can't make the demons flee, but I can fall down on my knees and God can. The children God has trusted into my hands, their future my eyes may not see, but God can. Tomorrow's dawn, he'll still be there, so I'll just leave them in his care, knowing he will hear my prayer. Yes, God can. It's good to know the one who hung the stars in bright array, and good to know he sees the hurt I feel from day to day. No, I can't part a mighty sea, and I can't make the demons flee, but I can fall down on my knees and God can. Yes, I can fall down on my knees and God can. Each year we gather to have a reunion. We see precious friends and loved ones again. So soon we must part, goodbyes must be spoken. But when we reach heaven, parting shall end. I stood on the hillside and read the grave markers of neighbors I've known since my childhood days. My memory recalls their sweet smiling faces, but I'll see them again on homecoming day. Oh, what a reunion in heaven, one that will last through eternity. Won't it be sweet to be home forever, because of what Jesus did on Calvary. Each year we gather, faces are missing. Thank God for the hope, we can see them again. Where flowers don't fade, no hearts will be broken. In a place where reunions never shall end. And I long to see Jesus, my blessed Redeemer. Behold those sweet hands and bow at his feet. I'll thank him for every stripe that he suffered. Oh, what a reunion in heaven 'twill be. Oh, what a reunion in heaven, one that will last through eternity. Won't it be sweet to be home forever, because of what Jesus did on Calvary?
Missouri's coming up. Hit that share button, Facebook.
He came to earth to seek and to save. Jesus was crucified, his life he gave. When he took his final breath, we became free from pain. One drop of his blood covered every stain. When Jesus gave his life on that rugged tree, he paid the final price for you and for me. Our sins were washed away on that glorious day because of the blood. Our sin debt is paid. They placed him in a tomb and sealed fast the door. 3 days went by, the victory was in store. Death was defeated, the stone rolled away. Light burst from the darkness, Christ rose from the grave. When Jesus gave his life on that rugged tree, he paid the final price for you and for me. Our sins were washed away on that glorious day because of the blood. Our sin debt is paid. When Jesus gave his life on that rugged tree, he paid the final price for you and for me. Our sins were washed away on that glorious day because of the blood. Our sin debt is paid. After the third day, the stone rolled away. Because of the blood, because of the blood, because of the blood, our sin debt is paid. Sin debt is paid. Our sin debt is paid.
Here's the Statesman Quartet coming up. We picked up a little song I ain't never sang. Hit that share button out there, Facebook. We need your help tonight. the Joyers from over here in Herman, Tennessee.
I once heard a story of a sainted old mother who had lived out her life here on earth. As she lay on her deathbed, her friends gathered round her, and these were the last words she said. Oh, look what I'm trading for a mansion. Oh, look what I'm leaving behind. Oh, look who will be there to greet me when I step in God's sweet paradise. I'll be leaving behind all my sorrows. I'll be leaving behind all my cares. For I've traded it all for that mansion that Jesus has gone to prepare. Well, her hands were so feeble and her voice was so low, but she still had a smile on her face. She said, I hear singing and they're waiting for me, as she looked toward heaven and said, oh, look what I'm trading for a mansion. Oh, look what I'm leaving behind. Oh, look who will be there to greet me when I step in God's sweet paradise. I'll be leaving behind all my sorrows. I'll be leaving behind all my cares. For I've traded it all for that mansion that Jesus has gone to prepare. Oh, look what I'm trading for a mansion. Oh, look what I'm leaving behind. Oh, look who will be there to greet me when I step in God's sweet paradise. I'll be leaving behind all my sorrows. I'll be leaving behind all my cares. For I traded it all for that mansion that Jesus has gone to prepare. For I traded it all for that mansion that Jesus has gone to prepare.
Here's the Gary Poston family.
That will be when my Jesus eyes on me, and I will look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day, that will be. Why don't you go?
Here's the Dipper Man.
Mary and Martha were weeping. It'd been 3 days in time, but Jesus told old Lazarus, rise up from the grave. Then Lazarus came out walking on resurrection ground. in the air. We're gonna rise up to the coming of the Lord. We're gonna rise, it's written in His Word, casting off the weights of sin. Wanna hear Him say, child, enter in. We're gonna rise to the occasion of the coming of the Lord. The day of His appearing constantly is nearing, so we're waiting, watching toward the eastern skies. Oh, my friend, we just can't wait. There's gonna be a celebration when the saints of all the ages rise up in the sky to that land beyond the river, shouting loud Hosanna. No more death, no pain, no tears to dim the eyes. Come on, Gabriel, blow your horn. My soul is getting restless on the occasion of His coming. We're gonna rise, we're gonna rise up to the coming of the Lord. We're gonna rise, it's written in His Word, casting off the weights of sin. I wanna hear Him say, child, enter in. We're gonna rise to the occasion of the coming of the Lord. We're gonna rise to the coming of the Lord. We're gonna rise, it's written in His Word, casting off the weights of sin. I wanna hear Him say, child, enter in. We're gonna rise to the occasion of the coming of the Lord. We're gonna rise to the occasion of the coming of the Lord. We're gonna
And folks, you are listening to Alan Presley Promotions right here on the WOTG Radio Network right here in Sweetwater, Tennessee. And we're glad to have Lizzy G on the line, and we anxious to put her on. And we're going to hear some good news from her. So hold on, we're going to put her on right now here in a minute. Hello, is this Lizzy G?
Hello, Brother Alan. How are you and Sister Linda doing tonight?
Hey, we're doing just fine. How are you doing?
Well, I'm recovering from my test/surgery today, and so recovering from all the anesthesia, but I'm doing good. I'm blessed. I'm glad to have that all behind me.
Man, you've had a battle, haven't you?
Well, it's been busy. It's been a busy 3 days.
Hey, we anxious to hear what you got to tell us tonight. I know you got us some good news up that way.
Well, I've got a lot of great news. First of all, I want to say thank you for having me on this show tonight, and I appreciate you having me regularly. It's my pleasure, my honor to be able to help do what I can to help promote the Alan Presley Show back. And just want to let you know that we have a brand new single that's being released on August 15th with Heart Song Nashville Music Group. It's on Comp Disc 17. It's going to be released August 15th, and it's the song You're Worthy. It's from my very first project that I recorded down at NGP with Producer of the Year, Jeff Napier. And so we're excited about that, looking for great things to be done through the Lord with that song. And we're also working also on a brand new project. I think I shared that with you last time I was on the show. We actually will be starting to, I'll actually be in studio on the 28th of September, and I believe I'm also singing and scheduled to sing on the 29th at Laurel Branch Church in Bledsoe, Kentucky, and also the Sunday evening service at Ferndale Church in Pineville, Kentucky. And then I will move back up to my next 2 days there in the studio as well. So it's going to be a busy time.
Wow. Hey, you about ready to move to Kentucky, right?
Yes, sir. I'm hoping to. I have some things I got to take care of, but once I get them all in order, all my, as they say, the ducks in the line and in a row, I'm going to get them all straightened out. I will be heading south. I'll just come see you and Sister Linda live.
You mean you want to leave that heavenly city up there?
Oh, Lord, yeah. I want to come down where the folks still know where the good Lord is.
Hey, Lizzy G,
Yes, sir.
tell these people where you live in case some of them out there don't know where you live.
Well, I live in Chicago, Illinois, so I guess y'all heard a lot of news lately of all the happenings up this way. It's been kind of hectic with activity, but we're expecting the Lord to deliver us from this great city.
Hey, Lizzy G, I can't blame you at all for wanting to leave Chicago, because I've been there a lot of times.
Well, I tell you what, I grew up here. My roots is southern roots. My family, both of my parents were born in Kentucky, and I was born in Indianapolis, but we moved back to Kentucky for a little stint, and then back up to Chicago here. And this is what I've called home for a lot of years, but I'll be glad to get out of here.
I don't blame you. It's not even safe to walk on the streets there, right?
I'm telling you, we better have the good Lord with us, that's for sure.
That's right. And Lizzy G, you told us where you always was going to be singing. Maybe you'll get down in this area when you get down in Kentucky.
That's our plans. Once we get relocated, it'll be a little easier to maintain a regular schedule in the South. Right now, I'm about 600 miles away from the part of Kentucky I know is home.
And Lizzy G, you got a lot of CDs out, and you sent me a whole bunch of them that we can give for donation to children. Tell us about these CDs.
Well, I tell you what, I believe all of them were recorded at NGP Studio in London, other than just one of them, which was in Greenfield, Tennessee. I had a prior producer that produced me, and the Lord just kind of opened up a door for us to work with Brother Jeff Napier over at NGP Studio, and he's doing a fantastic job at producing me, and I'm really excited and delighted to be working there with him, and he's a real man of God, and I'm blessed. And I just recently, I think since I spoke with you, I signed on them with Heart Song Nashville Music Group to send out my music. So, yes, there you are. You got them all. That's awesome. I hope that we're selling some of them and able to help the children. That money goes to the Children's Fund over at the Children's Home, and it doesn't come to me. So, Brother Allen, you could tell them where to send money and what you all are, the package you're offering to everybody, and I just donated it. I believe that the Lord has me to donate my talents and my time to give to people who can use it, and you know, there ain't nobody better than in this world than little children. They're innocent and they need our help.
That's right, sister, and you tell them about one of your radio songs a while ago. Did I have that song?
It would be on. Let's see, that set you're setting up. It'll be on the that very first brown one in the back that you're holding there.
Okay, we're going to play that in a little bit, but
I don't know which one you're holding in the back here.
how many CDs have you recorded, sister?
Well, since I've been back since 2013, I've recorded, I believe, 6 CDs. I'm currently out of one of them. That was my very first one that I recorded. I hadn't replenished that one because I just keep looking to work on newer projects and put some new, more up-to-date material out there.
Well, that's great.
What's the name of the song?
What's the name of that song?
You're Worthy?
No,
Brother Jeff Napier wrote it.
Yeah, she's looking for it.
Oh, you're worthy.
Did you find it, Linda?
Yep, that's the
Yeah.
one.
Hey, okay. And I got another question.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
that page that we put a lot of stuff on, videos and announcements and stuff like that. Tell the folks
Yes.
about that page you got going, Sister Lizzy G.
Absolutely. We're nearing pretty close to 2,000 people already on that page. I'm so excited about it. It's there for radio personalities to put their programs up on, and artists to share their music and videos, gospel music videos and gospel music, and their announcements. And that's probably a lot of ways. Well, I do know that that's a lot of ways that people get in touch with other people for to be able to be on their radio shows, and the DJs are also finding more talent that's out there on that program. We also put some of the real well-known groups, or some of their music up there. But you'll see a lot of people like the Hinsons, which are my all-time favorite. I opened for them back in, I believe it was 1983. I think I was a mere 18 years old, and I won't tell you how old I am today. But God was so wonderful to let me be able to work with them, and we got to meet them through Les Butler, and everybody knows Les Butler out there. And I'll tell you what, it's been a ride. I'll tell you, I've been on the road since I was 11 years old, and I went off for about 17 years. Never had any intention of really going back into it, and the Lord said, "That's it. It's time." And things just started happening, and I had no clue. I wasn't even expecting to go back into being on the road or any of that sort of thing and recording again. But first thing I knew, I was doing videos and recording songs and sharing a lot of music with the people, and it's such a blessing to get so many folks writing into me, sending me, they write on my page, they send me private messages and call me, and it's just wonderful to hear what a blessing this music is to them. And I really hope that everybody will just listen closely to the words and enjoy not only the lyrics but the melodies. And one thing that I do is I record with NGP Studio, because that is a gospel recording studio. It's strictly gospel, and Brother Jeff is very anointed. He's a very anointed man of God, and I'm honored and blessed. He does a lot of writings for me. I also have quite a few other writers that I use as well. Jason Ellsworth out of Missouri, and Mark Hawkins and Fawn Jacobs and Bill Creech, and there's several. Brother Jeff Napier writes a lot for me, and I'm hoping to be able to get to the point where I've written a couple myself, but Jeff keeps trying to encourage me to record them. But that first time thing kind of gets you nervous.
Hey, Lizzy G,
Yes,
going back that page one more time. How long have you had that page going on there?
Oh Lord, I think that page has been up for probably this may not be exactly right, but I'd say about a year and a half. So it's doing very well.
Man, you getting a lot of news that comes on that thing.
Well, I tell you what, it goes all the time.
Yeah, I believe it. That's the first one appears to me every time I go to put something out there. And you do a great job with it. It thrills me to know that I know the woman that started that page.
Well, you know what? I had a few people that kind of didn't like it that I started the page. I kind of had a little tiff at the beginning, but I just says, you know what? This is a place where people can share. I want people to be able to connect and meet and share their ministries. And man, it's been a great blessing to me personally. I've had a lot of DJs that have called on me to come and do shows with them, and it's been a blessing. I don't even know what to say. It's doing its own thing the God way. I just put it up there, and God's having His way with it. I'm not really doing much with it, and I always tell anybody, if you see anything that shouldn't be there, please let me know, because I don't get to see everything that goes on. I have so much to manage on my own pages. I have a total of 3 pages. I have my private, then I have my artist page, and then I've got that page. So I stay busy.
I believe you stay busy. I can see you on Facebook a lot. And Lizzy G, give me 2 or 3 songs you want me to at least play tonight.
Well, if you would play Lord, It's the Journey, and because that's one of the people's favorites that likes to hear that from that project. That's on that blue project that you have there. And then You're Worthy. And then we also, maybe if you play, let's see, Till You've Been in Their Shoes, I think that would help some people out there tonight. And I believe that might be on that Lord, It's the Journey project. After a while, when you record, you forget what songs are on your projects if you don't stay on them all the time.
I like that about them shoes.
Oh, Shoutin' Shoes is a great song. Jason Ellsworth and Mark Hawkins had wrote that song, and I've got some brand new material that's coming out that they wrote, and I think everybody's going to really like it. I got a brand new song coming out that I'm real excited to see how that's going to respond to the people. It's called Something to Write Home About, and it's kind of hitting me on a personal note right now myself, and I'm really excited about that. And so I'm hoping it'll be a blessing to many.
And sister, tell these people if they want you to come and sing for them, how they can do that.
Well, obviously they can find me anywhere they want to on Facebook. If they Google me, they'll find me everywhere. They can find me on my website, www.lizzygmusic.com, or they can reach me at my phone number, 630-550-3510, or they can find me under Liz Greiner, or they can find my artist page at Lizzy G Music. Or they can find me also on that page you talked about, Lizzy G Music, gospel music videos and friends. So I'm about everywhere, so you can't miss me.
And give us an idea when you might be moving down to Kentucky.
Well, there's a lot of things still to be considered. I'm hoping within 6 months to a year, I hope to be settled.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. I may be dead by then.
You won't be dead. We'll still all be working for the Lord unless He comes back before that. But no, it'll be here before you know it. Just think about how many more months till Christmas, and it's not long after that.
Well, why don't you guys just move on down here, close to us?
Oh Lord, I haven't even ventured thinking that yet. I'm trying to get near my studio to where I can put out music on a more regular basis. NGP Studio has been such a huge blessing to me on a personal note, and Brother Jeff, him and his whole entire team there, they're wonderful people. And Heart Song Nashville Music Group, I think they are working closely, so you'll probably hear a lot more of NGP Studio out there. And Brother Jeff, he just won Producer of the Year in May, so he's so busy I about can't get in.
Hey, Lizzy G, you tell me to shut up if you want me to. I don't care. Hey, I want to ask you something. How fast would you like to move out of Chicago?
I'd be gone tonight if I could.
Well, I know. Listen to me, Lizzy G. I know where there's a house at that you can move into now.
Well, is that right? Is that right?
What, Lady Presley?
I didn't say nothing, but
We know where there's a house where you can move into right now.
Oh Lord!
It's
And that would be down in Tennessee, right?
Yeah, it's in Tennessee. It's in the northern part of Knoxville, isn't it, Linda?
It's in Powell.
And Powell, Tennessee, that's a suburb of Knoxville, Tennessee.
It's north of Knoxville.
North of Knoxville.
Yeah, I think I got some fans that watch me out of Powell, Tennessee. I see that name come up quite a bit. I've never been there. Don't know anything about it.
Well, let me tell you something, Lizzy G.
The house is for sale, and we know it was my sister's house.
And I tell you what, I don't know how to send it on your page because you ain't nobody post on your page. I tell you what I do for one time only. I'll send it to your singing page where you put all announcements up, but that's especially for you.
You can put it on her chat box.
Or I can put it on the chat box, I guess.
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great.
Well, Lady Presley, you'll have to do that as soon as we get off the program. See, Lizzy G, I'm an old corn artist, and you looking for something I can help you out.
Well, you know what? The world needs good people that can help others, that's for sure. And we're just, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to know a lot of people who knows a lot of people who knows a lot of people.
Hey, if something like that would work out and you'd get close to me, I'll be knocking on your door a lot.
You'd be making me come over and sing at the show all the time, wouldn't you?
That's right. That's right.
So bless your heart. You and Sister Presley, I tell you what, you're such a blessing, and you know what, I really am honored to be able to work with you all, and thank you for having me on your show and letting me share my ministry with people. I appreciate that so very much.
Well, we appreciate you, and we want you to lead us in prayer tonight, too. And don't forget, Lady Presley's going to send you pictures of all them at the house. And you can see that, you click on them all, you can see the inside of it, too.
Okay, I'll take a look at it, and I appreciate it so much. And, I don't know what the Lord is going to have us to do it exactly, but I do know that we did have original plans of moving to Kentucky, but we never know what the Lord ever has in store
That's
for us.
right. And Lizzy G, I believe in helping him out a little bit, too,
Oh, I can see that.
If you've ever heard of Oak Ridge, Tennessee,
Yes, I have.
it's not far from there.
Well, that is awesome. That is awesome. That is so awesome. I appreciate that so very much. You guys have been a wonderful blessing. And do you have any special prayer requests that you have tonight?
Yeah, Tom Moore.
Yeah, Tom Moore, he had lung cancer surgery, and they thought they had all, but he called us and told us that they have found another spot on his lung, and
He's got to go back to the cancer doctor next week.
Oh, bless his heart.
And keep praying for Jimmy Putnam and his kidney transplant. And there's so many of them out there, Lizzy G, that I can't call them all, but God knows all about it.
Well, that's what I always say. I don't remember real good when to call out everybody's names, and I have a lot of folks that send me messages and tell me to pray for them, and some of the people I know their family members, and I forget their family's name, but I've got a young girl that her mom is real sick, and I guess she's on dialysis, and we need to remember her. I'm sorry, I don't remember her name exactly, but I've also got a cousin that I've recently reconnected with that he's on dialysis. He lost both of his kidneys. There's a lot of people out there hurting and sick. I was laying in that room, that OR prep room today, and I was thinking about it. I said, man, it would be terrible to be real sick, and be in the hospital like that. And it made me kind of think on some of the
You
things,
mentioned dialysis.
Yes.
Ernie Dawson sings with Ernie Dawson Airline. He is on dialysis, been on dialysis for several years, and it's real painful to him. And Remember him in prayer too. You might have heard of him before.
Yes, yes.
Remember
I
him
tell you
in
what,
prayer.
there's so many people that's got so many ailments, and we're just going to have to pray and believe and trust God. And, you know, Brother Presley, I don't know how to say this maybe exact right, but if we get to go on and be with the Lord, you know, we'll be better off, really, because this world is really, man, I tell you, it has gotten so bad over the past few months. And we've got to work. If you're a Christian out there and you know the Lord, you better be praying. And I try not to get into too much politics business because people get angry, but people better be praying that we get the right leader and that we don't go into recessions and that sort of thing, and pray that the Lord comes back for his church quickly. And let's pray that our loved ones are safe most of all. That's the most important thing.
Amen. Well, you want to lead us in prayer?
I'll be happy to do that, brother.
Okay.
Lord, we come before you tonight, and we ask you, Lord, to just touch everyone. You know their names, Lord. We don't know them all, but we do know that we're praying for Brother Tom Moore here with his cancer ordeal. And we ask you, Lord, to just help him, Lord, touch him. It's so hard to go through these things. And Brother Jimmy Putnam with his kidney transplant, Lord, that's a huge undertaking right there. And he's been doing so well. We're so happy that you've moved on him. And Lord, I ask you to touch Brother Ernie Dawson and my friend that is down in West Virginia that's very sick. I know her daughter, but I forget her name. But Lord, you know her name. I don't always know everything. And Lord, there's so many people. I ask you to move on these radio stations that are bringing your word to them, Lord, the ministers and the singers. Lord, I ask you to touch everybody and anoint them and just help us to be a light to this dark world, because we know time's winding up. And we're looking forward to that great homecoming day and being with all those great people that's gone on before us, looking forward to being with you. And Lord, we ask you to just anoint each and every one of the singers and the ministers and the DJ personalities and whoever you may call them. I don't know. There's so many names people like to be referred to as so many different things, but you know who they all are. We ask you just to touch them and to move, Lord. We ask you to move on my test that I had today and the 2 tests I had. I ask your favor for that to be okay. And Lord, anybody else, I ask you to help Brother Allen with his feet. We know he battles with that. I didn't know that until last night. And Sister Linda, I know she picks up a lot of slack and she gets tired, Lord, and just help her and help Brother Allen to just be all they can be for you. They amaze me, and I appreciate them. And I had such a respect for them before, but after seeing last night, you made me see more. And I'm grateful, Lord, that you've allowed me to be a part of their ministry, and I appreciate you so much for that. Jesus, we ask you just to take care of each and every one of us and ask you to, anybody who may be listening to this program tonight that don't know you, that, Lord, that they'll give their heart to you. And, Lord, we'll forever be grateful for all you do. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Sister Lizzy G. Is there anything else you want to tell them? Maybe I've overlooked something.
Well, I just want to say that I love each and every one of the listeners, whether I know you or I don't know you. If you ever see me on the street, just holler, "Hey, Lizzy G," and I'll turn around. And I'll talk your ear off. I'll say hello.
Thank you, sister.
I love you all, and thank you for having me on your show so regularly.
Hey, it's not going to be the last time. You're going to get a call here for long, okay?
Praise God. I'll be happy to be a part of it again, and hopefully we'll have something new for you pretty soon.
Okay, thank you. We love you.
We love you all, too. God bless you all, and God bless the listeners. Thanks for tuning in.
Okay, bye-bye. We're going to hear you sing some now.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, bye-bye. And you have been listening to Alan Presley Promotions right here on the WOTG Radio Network in Sweetwater, Tennessee. And we're going to hear Lizzy G sing this song, and the title of it is "Oh, You're Worthly." And then we're going to come back right after this song and tell you about these CDs that she gave us for the children. Here we go, Lady Presley.
Lord, I bless you. You're the treasure of my soul. I exalt you. You saved my wretched life and made me whole. Though sometimes I don't know what to do, I can't always go to you. Anyway, Lord, I praise you. You're worthy of my praise. Lord, I love you more than anyone or anything. Yeah. Lord, I need you more than the life that my next breath can bring. Yeah. Lord, I'm so excited in my soul, a fire ignited that mere words could never say. Lord, I praise you. You're worthy of my praise. Lord, I'm hungry for more of you each and every day. Lord, I'm longing, anticipating every time I pray. So I say, Lord, I praise you. You're worthy of my praise. Lord, I'm hungry for more of you each and every day. Lord, I'm longing, anticipating every time I pray. So I say, Lord, I praise you. You're worthy of my praise. Lord, I praise you. You're worthy of my praise.
And you're listening to Alan Presley Promotions right here on the WOTG Radio Network, and we're in Sweetwater. And that was Lizzy G singing, and she just got off the program. And, you know, she gave us this CDs for donations of to the children. I'm going to make this real simple and easy. Who would make us a donation for all these CDs? The donation goes to the children's. We're sponsoring an orphanage home that's got these children, 100 and something of them, as a matter of fact, and they're teaching them, they're training them in the ways of God, and they're feeding them, and they're clothing them, and they got house parents there that helps take care of them. It's a beautiful place up there, and to help those children out, how many would make me a donation for all these 5 CDs? And if you want to, you can even call me at 423-271-6247 or message me even on Facebook. And here's my phone number again, 423-271-6247. And who would make me a donation, one donation for all 5 of these CDs? Then your donation goes to help the children. Okay? All 5 CDs, brand new, never been opened, still wrapped up in a beautiful paper. 5 of them, 5 different CDs. Who'll make me a donation to go to the children's? Give me a call, and let's help these children out. Because, folks, it's time that we as Christians love each other and try to help one another and help these children that don't have a mom and daddy to take care of them. We're going to hear Lizzy G sing. And if you'd like to make a donation, message me over Facebook. Do it now. And we're going to hear her sing All About You, Lord. Take a listen. these CDs from Lizzy G for the children. Shouting Shoes. And you can get it right here with these CDs.
Thank him for the blood he shed, how he paid the price that you deserve to pay. He's adopted as his son, everybody here will come. Now we're living in his blessings here today. Slip on your shouting shoes, everybody on your feet.
Get your CDs now.
You and
You get them now.
let me hear you shout amen. Thank the Lord for what he's been. What else can you do but just live on your shouting shoes? Remember how you lived before God gave you what he did. All the darkness just before you saw the light. You were ruled by pain and fear before Jesus led you here. Jesus washed your black heart and made it white. Slip on your shouting shoes, everybody on your feet. It's time to get up out the pew and praise the Lord. Let me hear you shout amen. Thank the Lord for what he's been. What else can you do but just live on your shouting shoes? With the shout of adoration, we will join with all creation. Every tongue, tribe, and nation praise the Lord. And the sound of our ovation will release a celebration. Everybody clap your hands. Come on and stand up as we praise him. Slip on your shouting shoes, everybody on your feet. It's time to get up out the pew and praise the Lord. Let me hear you shout amen. Thank the Lord for what he's been. What else can you do but just live on? Slip on your shouting shoes, everybody on your feet. It's time to get up out the pew and praise the Lord. Let me hear you shout amen. Thank the Lord for what he's been. What else can you do but just live on your shouting shoes?
Here's another song about shoes from Lizzy G. Get them CDs tonight. Make your donation right now on our Presley promotion going to the children.
Talking about someone I could not see through. Can't understand why they keep on doing the things that they do. You think by now they could do better after all this time. But they're still bound by the same old fetters. I guess they must be blind. Can't see how that's a complete
Who'll make me a donation for all 5 CDs going to the children? Who'll do that tonight? Make your donation and give 5
and a
CDs.
true believer shouldn't get weak that way. But friend, won't you try walking in his shoes and still stand by what you just said? Can't ever tell till you've been there yourself. So let's just pray for him instead. 'Cause we don't understand just where they walk.
All this music for a donation to the children.
keep our mouth closed till we've been in their shoes. Tell me why talk about run down one another. That's not at all the way that Jesus lived. Can't do without our sister and our brother. So why not learn to pray and forgive? 'Cause we don't understand just where they've walked. We can't see the stars from the battles they fought. You don't know their heart, how they really tried only to lose. So let's just keep our mouth closed till we've been in their shoes. Oh, keep our mouth closed till we've been in their shoes. 'Cause we don't understand, so why don't we just give it a rest till we've been in their shoes?
Let's get one more, and Lizzy G. Get them CDs tonight. Make your donation now on Alan Preston Promotions. Lizzy G.
So I was on a journey down Damascus Road.
Sing it, Lizzy G.
Persecution is as every soul. He was judging Julie, killing those caught in the way, until he met the Savior unexpectedly that day. From heaven, Saul fell to his knees. Christ himself asked, why are you persecuting me? So I went to the city, blinded by the light, filled up with the Spirit when the scales fell off his eyes. It's the faith that makes my failures. It's your love that lets me on. It's your Spirit that speaks to me at the breaking of the dawn. It's the light that shines in darkness. It's the strength that keeps me strong. It's the hope that is my hurting heart when all my friends are gone. Lord, it's the journey that you have led me on. I was on a journey, a soul lost at sea, all alone and shipwrecked on the shores of broken dreams. I looked from heaven and I fell to my knees. I thought I was alone, but you were there to rescue me. It's the faith that makes my failures. It's your love that lets me on. It's your Spirit that speaks to me at the breaking of the dawn. It's the light that shines in darkness. It's the strength that keeps me strong. It's the hope that is my hurting heart when all my friends are gone. Lord, it's the journey. Today I stand before you, far from where I've been. I've ran 1,000 miles in this race I'm set to win. I may be far from perfect, but there's no turn around. I once was blind, but now I see. I was lost, but now I'm found. It's the faith that makes my failures. It's your love that lets me on. It's your Spirit that speaks to me at the breaking of the dawn. It's the light that shines in darkness. It's the strength that keeps me strong. It's the hope that is my hurting heart when all my friends are gone. Lord, it's the journey that you have led me on.
Presley Promotions right here on the WOTG Radio Network. And we are on Facebook too tonight. And folks, you can still get these CDs of Lizzy G from just make a donation to go to the children. We appreciate Lizzy G from doing this. And she is going to be moving down in Kentucky before long. And we're going to try to talk her into coming to Tennessee. And we know where there's a house that she can get for sale. We're going to send her some pictures of it. So we just have to pray that God have his way. And I'd like to say this. Thank you, Melvin Clout of the Cloud Indian family.
And also Marlene Love.
And Marlene Love, thank her too. And appreciate both Marlene Love and Melvin Clout of the Cloud Indian family. You know, the Cloud Indian family has been around for years and years. One of the first groups out there singing. And they even sung back. I had Ken Clout to tell us one night when we had him on the program. That guy, he held everybody's attention for quite a while. Man, we were sitting on pins and needles just seeing what Brother Ken was going to bring up. And he told us a lot of history that night about the Cloud Indian family. How they was one of the first groups that sung on the street corners even, and when they didn't have buildings and nice places to sing in like we got now. And when I was growing up and I was a kid, I never got to meet the Cloud Indian family. Boy, I tell you one thing, I'd about give my eye teeth to get to meet Melton Cloud and Ken Cloud and the Cloud Indian family. I certainly would. I used to sit and watch them on different TV programs back years ago, the Cloud Indian family singing, and I remember them singing on a lot of TV shows, and I think Melvin is doing a lot of TV programming right now. And you guess what? And Ken Clout sent me a bunch of their songs. And we're going to play a couple of songs of the Cloud Indian family. And right now, this song that they're going to sing is Traveling On, Always Remember. Is that what it is, Lynn?
Right.
Traveling On and Always Remember. Let's listen to the Cloud Indian family right now. Here we go.
Shines on me and his love I can see, oh Lord. I feel like traveling on. When his spirit makes me shout, makes me jump all about, oh Lord. I feel like traveling on. I have fears, I have foes, I have troubles and I have woes. But when he touches me, feeling I never thought this could be. Feels so good to be free, oh Lord. I feel like traveling on. Have you met the Savior too? True salvation he'll give to you, and then you feel like traveling on. Take that burden deep inside. He's the one, in him confide, and then you feel like traveling on. I have fears, I have foes, I have troubles and I have woes. But when he touches me, oh, what a feeling I never thought for this could be. Feels so good to be free, oh Lord. I feel like traveling on. I have fears, I have foes, I have troubles and I have woes. But when he touches me, oh, what a feeling I never thought this could be. It feels so good to be free, oh Lord. I feel like traveling on. Yes, I feel like traveling on.
The Cloud Indian family. Yeah.
Remember
Cloud Indian family one more time on Alan Presley Promotions.
He's God in the amen corner. He's God all over the floor. I know God is God, and God will never change. I know God
The
is
Cloud
God,
Indian
and he always
family.
will be God. He's God all over the ocean. He's God all over the sea. He's God all over creation. He's God all over me. I know God is God, and God will never change. I know God is God, and he always will be God. He's God when the lightning flashes. He's God when the thunders roll. He's God way up in heaven. He's God way down in my soul. I know God is God, and God will never change. I know God is God, and he always will be God.
Man, they can play that piano.
He's God on this platform. He's God back at the door. He's God in the amen corner. He's God all over the floor. I know God is God, and God will never change. I know God is God, and he always will be God. He's God all over the ocean. He's God all over the sea. He's God all over creation. He's God all over me. I know God is God, and God will never change. I know God is God, and he always will be God. He's God when the lightning flashes. He's God when the thunders roll.
Man, they can sing it.
Heaven. He's God way down my soul.
The Cloud Indian family.
And God will never change. I know God is God, and he always will be God. No greater love
Here's the Statesman Quartet.
be shown.
Hit that share button, Facebook. We're having a good time in here tonight. Coming up next is Holy Lester and the Statesman. They'll be singing a Roger Horn song.
I'm a pilgrim on my journey home, telling all who listen that it won't be long till we reach that land beyond the crystal sea, where a mansion waits that's been prepared for me. Come on and join me, there's room for more. You cannot imagine on the heavenly parade. Celebration banners, friends and loved ones will wave. Come along and join me, we're going home to stay. Come along and join me, there's room for more. You cannot imagine what he has in store. Nothing here can hold me, I'm ready now to go. Come along and join me, I'm going home. Come along and join me, there's room for more. You cannot imagine what he has in store. Nothing here can hold me, I'm ready now to go. Come along and join me, I'm going home. Come along and join me, I'm going home.
The next one coming up is the Kingdom Quartet Victory Shout. It's about number 6 or number 7 on the Gospel Singing News chart.
There are troubles and struggles we've all had to wrestle, and we pray 'cause it's all we can do. And while we trust in Jesus, sometimes he leaves us waiting for his hand to move. Oh, but even in darkness, we hold to the promise. There's nothing we can't overcome. So that war you've been fighting will end in God's timing. Sing like the battle's been won. Can you feel it? The soul that is rising, then you can't help but let it out. If you're trusting in faith, even now while you wait, lift up a victory shout. Though you may not yet see it, you can believe it. The work has already begun. Know that God's up to something. A miracle's coming. Rejoice like it's already done. Can you feel it? The song that is rising, then you can't help but let it out. If you're trusting in faith, even now while you wait, lift up a victory shout. Sing, 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 hallelujah. Sing, 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 hallelujah. The song that is rising, then you can't help but let it out. If you're trusting in faith, even now while you wait, lift up a victory shout. The song that is rising, then you can't help but let it out. If you're trusting in faith, even now while you wait, lift up a victory shout. Victory shout. Victory shout. Lift up a victory shout. Can you feel it? The song that is rising, and you can't help but let it out. If you're trusting in faith, even now while you wait, lift up a victory shout. The song that is rising, and you can't help but let it out. If you're trusting in faith, even now while you wait, lift up a victory shout. Victory shout. Victory shout. Lift up a victory shout.
And you're listening to Alan Presley Promotions right here on the WOTG Radio Network. And we are in good old Sweetwater, Tennessee, 60 miles north of the Georgia line, right up here in Sweetwater, Tennessee on I-75, about 40 miles south of Knoxville, Tennessee. So if any of you people in the area, come up and pay us a visit sometime. And man, we're glad to be here. We've having a good time. Had Lizzy G on as our guest out of Chicago. And folks, we just have a great time all the time. All the time. God is great, God is good, and we love Him all the time. Thank you for listening to Alan Presley Promotions. This is a faith broadcast sponsored by you, the listener. And if you like being a part of his program and want to keep it on the air, you can send your donations to Alan Presley, 611 Old Highway 68, Sweetwater, Tennessee, 37874. And by the way, we're here 7 nights a week playing this great gospel music. 7 nights a week. We on the radio at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for the first hour. Then at 8 o'clock, we bring in Facebook. And also, when we get our system all fixed up, we'll be on Boxcast TV too, which we've been working on our system. But anyway, we thank God that we own all these things. 7 nights a week, 3 worldwide radio stations, plus Facebook. We appreciate all you people tuning us in and supporting us and helping us. Now, if you like being a part of a program like this, here's our mailing address again. Alan Presley, 611 Old Highway 68, Sweetwater, Tennessee, 37874. And by the way, if you were coming up this way, stop in and pay us a visit. We'd be glad to have you. And if it's just 2 of you, a man and a wife, or even a man can stop by himself. Hey, we have an extra bedroom and an extra bathroom and shower. We'd love to meet you, and we'd love to have some great fellowship together. So stop by and pay us a visit. We've had several that has done this. And Lady Presley, you got anything to say tonight?
Yeah, you was about not to let me say it.
What?
I had something on my mind.
What's on your mind? Trouble.
We're going to play another song, and after that, we're going to play Tom Moore's song. And, you know, he sent us a message, or he called Alan yesterday, said they were going camping. And Tom, while you're out there camping, I know you'll probably be fishing. So Alan said, save him some of those fish.
Well, they'd be rotted before they got up here.
Well, not if he puts them on ice. Maybe not. But anyway, we're glad everybody joined tonight. And hope to see y'all again tomorrow night. So, Tom, we're going to play Going Fishing after we play this next song.
And by the way, we appreciate Melvin Cloud. Now, I read a little bit about the Indians, and Ken Clout told us quite a bit about the Indians when he was on the program. And I know they used to know how to fish too. I bet Melvin knows about that fishing. Maybe he'd get up his way and me and Melvin would go fishing. We'd go down here in the Tennessee River at the Wash Bar Dam. We'll go up here at Fort Loudon Dam and fish on the Tennessee River. And maybe they can tell me how to catch some fish. Boy, that'd be great, wouldn't it? I'd like to get some of them good old crappie fish or saugers, you know. Man, we'd have us a good old fish fry. We used to do that years ago in the churches I pastored. We had fish fries. Here comes up the Kingman Quartet. Take a listen right now on Alan Presley Promotions. Dear John.
Dear John, I've been reading through the pages of the book of Revelation where you tell me about what you saw. Dear John, you told about a vision about the glory up in heaven, but tell me, did you tell me it all? Walls of jasper
singing all praise and honor. Dear John, you told about the sights and sounds of New Jerusalem coming down. Dear John, no one can tell it better. You looked into forever. And you wrote it in a letter, dear John. You're telling every about Jesus. You're up in heaven in the book of Revelation. Dear John, no one can tell it better. Dear John, oh, you told about the sights and sounds of New Jerusalem coming down. Dear John, no one can tell it better. You looked into forever. You wrote it down. Dear John, oh, you told about the sights and sounds of New Jerusalem coming down. Dear John, no one can tell it better. You looked into forever. And you wrote it in a letter, dear John. It must have been amazing to hear the sound of praise. Dear John, what a celebration with the tribe of every nation. Dear John, no one can tell it better. You looked into forever.
Here's Michael Combs, and we're going fishing. Tom Moore.
Y'all ready for this? Let's go. Time to reel 'em in.
We're going fishing, folks.
Got my fishing pole. Well, everybody knows I like to go fishing. When I go, I'm a man on a mission. No rod, no reel, no pole. When I go fishing, I'm a fishing for souls. Going fishing.
Fishing for souls. That's what we're going after. We're going for souls of men and women.
Going fishing, y'all. Here I go. There ain't nothing like the feeling of reeling one in. When I go fishing, I'm fishing for the men. Go fishing. I'm going fishing. Yeah,
said she's only sleeping, but as he took her by the hand and she began to live again, son began to praise the Lord, and son began to say, He's in the house. Death had to flee. Now there is light where darkness used to be. Now there is hope. There's no more doubt. He's in the house. I was like that little girl, dead in all my sin, till Jesus touched this heart of mine and gave me life again. I am just a house of clay, but ever since that blessed day, there's a light that shines in me, so all the world can see that He's in the house. Death had to flee. Now there is light where darkness used to be. Now there is hope. There's no more doubt. Praise His name. Praise His name. He's in the house. Death had to flee. Now there is light where darkness used to be. Now there is hope. There's no more doubt. Praise His name. He's in the house. He's in the house. He's in the house. He's in the house. He's in the house.
And folks, we've had the night in, Thursday night, and we'll be back tomorrow night, the same time, same station, on Alan Presley Promotions, and invite people to get on board, and I invite people to come to our program tomorrow night. We're having a great time here playing this great gospel music. And we're going to say have a good night, God bless you, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Bye-bye, and have a great night. Lady Preston, you going to tell them bye right fast?
I'm right now telling them. I'm right now telling them.
She telling them on the Facebook. Catch you later for the rest of the story. Good night, folks.